In a world where certain cities are being labelled as concrete jungles, is a one-room house made of clay and sand still a reality? Like always, I shall let the data speak for itself. Hi, I'm Avantika Sharma and I welcome you once again to a new episode of The Power of Data, a series based on the significance of data and data visualizations. In today's episode, let us analyze the rural household in India with our guest, Ms. Nimisha Jain, who is pursuing her PhD in development economics and is an analyst at the Bharati Institute of Public Policy at the Indian School of Business. Welcome to the studio, Nimisha.
Thank you, Avantika. It's good to see you.
Nimisha, I'm really curious to know about the safety of the people in rural areas during monsoons.
You see, Avantika, the arrival of the monsoon rain in India is the most joyous moment for the people of India. This is more because India is an agricultural country and the economic growth of the country depends upon the amount and duration of monsoon rain. So, the monsoon rainfall is a key driver of economic life in rural India as well as a major source of income variability.
I see.
But coming to the conditions of the households in rural India, I would like to state a simple data fact. According to the Socio-Economic Caste Census of 2011, about 27.2 million families in rural India live only in a one-room house, and that house is made of clay and sand.
Oh.
NSSO classifies this structure of house as a kutcha house, which Avantika is basically a structure which has walls and roof made of kutcha material such as unburnt bricks, bamboo, mud, grass, leaves, etc. Some rooftops are covered with polyethylene or some plastic material in hope of providing the families with some relief during rainfall.
Plastic material and polyethylene for relief from rainfall?
Yes, Avantika. And I'm sure that now you can take a fair guess about the safety of people living in these houses in rural areas during monsoons.
Oh, I sure can.
The grim reality is that on one hand, there is a rural India waiting for monsoons to ensure the safety of their income. And on the other side, there's a rural India trying to protect itself from the heavy rainfall.
I would just say it's sad but true, Nimisha. And is this the scenario, that holds good for the entire rural belt across the country?
No, Avantika. Let me tell you why. You see, more concentration of these rural households is found in states of Bihar, West Bengal, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Odisha, and Rajasthan.
Okay.
As per data, these six states constitute above 70% of the total rural households with one room kutcha house.
70%?
Yes. And in Bihar, about 7 million rural households are in this condition, followed by 3.3 million in West Bengal, 2.8 million in Madhya Pradesh, and about 2.3 million families in Odisha. So, Avantika, the scenario of housing conditions may not be uniform for the rural belt across India, but the prevalence of high numbers in these six states is something which cannot be overlooked.
Absolutely, I agree with you. And since these numbers are so high, do they also correspond with the amount of rainfall in these states? What kind of rainfall, do they receive?
Avantika, going by the rainfall statistics of 2019, we see that in the month of July, on an average, Bihar received about 400 millimeters of rainfall, whereas Odisha, West Bengal, and Madhya Pradesh received about 300 to 350 millimeter of rainfall. So that is a pretty high number.
Such a heavy amount of rainfall must definitely pose a great deal of inconvenience to the rural households, right?
Definitely, Avantika. The kutcha houses that I was talking about earlier are not safe during rains. Wind sometimes blow away the rooftops and rainwater spoils the clay floor. This makes the whole place unlivable.
Oh.
The outcome would be that a family of, say, five, including young children, are forced to move out and live either in their neighbors' corridors or shift location, and then they wait for the monsoon to end.
Oh.
The overall picture is that rural India considerably lags behind urban India in terms of quality of housing that is basic to a decent and safe living. However, Avantika, there are many government initiatives like Indira Awas Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Gramin, and many more which have been undertaken to improve the situation of rural housing.
Okay.
And I'm quite sure that the situation is better than what it was a decade ago. Hopefully, the next census will show us a brighter picture of rural India.
I hope so too, Nimisha. Thank you so much for sharing these facts and figures with us today and familiarizing us with the true picture of over 27 million families in rural India. Friends, you can explore the Socio-Economic Caste Census dataset on www.indiadataportal.com and make attractive data visualizations. Till we meet again in the next episode. Stay safe and stay tuned.